For a while now, the biggest story in the world of cricket is whether or not Bangladesh will turn up to play in the T20 World Cup after having given a threat that they will not play in India and want their matches shifted to Sri Lanka. Now, why this story is noteworthy is for two reasons. One is because, well, it's not really been resolved as of now. And number two is because we haven't really heard much from the body or the country that will be hosting the games. And that is, of course, the BCCI and by extension, India. Well, there was an expectation that ahead of the opening day of the WPL, the Women's Premier League, that there would be some sort of a statement or maybe something coming out in discreet manner from that particular informal meet between BCCI officials. But now, well, the BCCI officials have broken their silence and said what they have to say about this particular issue. And truth be told, it's not an awful lot. Let's take a look at what it is that was said by Devajit Saikia. He said that the meeting was about the COE and other cricketing matters. It's not our domain to talk about that being Bangladesh and the T20 World Cup. Now, in a way, it makes sense for the BCCI to maintain a dignified silence when it comes to this, because technically, Saikia is right. This is very much a matter between the ICC and the Bangladesh Cricket Board. The BCCI saying anything on this matter would, of course, seem a little bit out of turn, out of order, dare I say. And it doesn't benefit them in any way to make a public statement about this. As far as they are concerned, their job is to ensure that the grounds are prepared and that everything from their end is done. They can't control whether or not another nation wants to come or not come. However, what is pretty evident and is becoming more and more evident that with every passing day that this impasse refuses to budge, desperation from the Bangladesh side seems to be growing, and I'm not talking about the administrative side. Players are getting a little uncertain, and whilst they are saying that it's pretty much a management issue, it's pretty obvious that the desperation of knowing or wanting to know what their status is catching up to them a little bit. Why do I say that? Well, check a look at what Mehdi Hassan, the all-rounder, had to say about this particular situation as of now. He said that, look, uncertainty is a management issue and it's something for the officials to deal with, because even if you send players to Mars, they will go and play. He's indirectly, in a way, saying that, look, we don't care, we'll go and play, but you at least need to tell us what exactly is happening. And truth be told, I don't blame them in the least. It must be very frustrating if you're a player. We've been putting in the hard yards, whether it be playing in the domestic league, the Bangladesh Premier League is currently ongoing, or working hard in the nets, and you're working keeping in mind that I have this one particular goal, which is the T20 World Cup. Now, you don't even know whether you're going to be playing in that T20 World Cup or not, and that would obviously be frustrating. Leave aside the obvious geopolitics that is dominating the discourse of this story. Looking at it from a sporting perspective, it is a little bit shameful, and definitely for the players for whom the uncertainty is not being of any help whatsoever. But what are your thoughts on the BCCI's response? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.